Is that the video?
Cool. Let me try and get it with a good light.
Is it all right, Lennon? Do you want us to stand in that doorway?
No, this is actually perfect.
This is good. Oh, how I look. Is that good for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey there, Rockheads. It's JD. We're backstage here at Bogarts, and once again, we want to welcome one of our favorite acts to come through each and every year. If we can get him, Pop Evil, lead singer for Pop Evil, with us. What up, brother?
It's good to be back in town, man. Cincy love today. It's rowdy. It's Sunday. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, it's Sunday Fun Day down here at Bogarts.
Yes.
So we've still got a couple more tickets. I was just talking to Finn a few moments ago. This close to a sellout. So if you haven't got your tickets yet, make sure you pick them up and get them now, because you're not going to have any room to get in here a little bit later tonight. It's got to make you guys feel good when you hear sellout.
Yeah, I mean, especially in Ohio. I mean, it's been a long haul. This great state, how much they support rock music. It's become a second home for Pop Evil. So, man, Bogarts, a lot of memories. Going to make some more tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say, my first question for you is, like, we've known you guys now for, like, we're working on 7-8 years now that we've been hanging out and stuff. Tell me the biggest difference between Pop Evil now in 2017, besides, like, lineup changes, but biggest difference for you, Pop Evil-wise, between now and where you guys started, you know, in the late 2000s?
Just 100% more focus. You know, I mean, we're more responsible now than ever. There's no party anymore, at least for most of us. So it's, for me specifically, I'll talk, it's about pampering that voice. It's all about the show. You know, we want to entertain our fans and put on a show. You know, it's not just about getting up there and standing up there and playing anymore. We want to, like, take you on a journey and, you know, give you a visual depiction of where we want to take our music. And today it kind of marks, or this tour particularly, especially today here in Cincinnati, kind of marks that next chapter for the band and what we're trying to do, both on and off the stage. So I think focus is the big difference nowadays. You know, it's just about, you know, it used to be like at the genre, wow, look at all these great bands and these big names around us. Now it's like we're determined to be one of those bands and to do our part to make sure that we instill our place in rock history, and to not only do that, but to make sure that we put ourselves forward to reminding people that rock and roll does matter, man, and we're coming and it matters right now. So that's what this tour's kind of about.
Now, you mentioned, you know, kind of taking care of the voice and stuff. What are some tips that you do that keep the vocals sounding well?
The hardest one, don't drink. It's the worst one. But, you know, if you want to sound good, that just totally squashes my vocal. But I'm determined when I get home. The last show, I think, is the 26th. I'm going to have not 4, but I'm going to have 3 Jaeger bombs in a row. So that is now, it's become a treat when I do get to do it, and I don't have any shows for 5 months. So I should be able to recover. But, you know, man, it's about sacrifice. It's people are traveling many, many miles to see the band and listen to these songs. And these songs have become in people's lives now. Like you said, we're getting closer to that 10-year plateau. It's a big monument to be around. We're approaching our 5th album. Crazy to think we're going to be on our 5th studio album. So, you know, we want to be around for a long time. And to do that, we have to take care of our bodies, have to take care of the vocals. So it's about doing the right thing.
No. The last time you guys put out Up, fantastic album. Why Up? Why is it called Up?
Again, about being that, about being positive, looking at life from the glass half full rather than half empty. Rock needs it, man. I mean, you know, this genre is in definitely a transitional state, and it needs bands to take that initiative and try to just move steps forward to reminding people that we are here, we are very much alive and hungry and screaming from the mountaintops to be heard. And it's about us for educating our fans and getting out there, proving it on stage every night, and you know, giving back to the genre that's given so much to us in rock music. And not only just doing that, but teaming up with our friends at metal and creating more opportunities with metal and rock and roll bands to come together, tour, come together, write, and just be creative. And obviously we're seeing that with the big power festivals that are right here in the great state of Ohio with Rock on the Range. And I remember when we started at Rock on the Range, there were no 7 or 08. It was just one big festival in this country. Now there's 10, 20, and it just keeps growing. And you know, having had the success and starting to grow this band now overseas and across the world, and having become more of a global name, and it's important for us to bring those European festivals and that energy that is the European festival right here to the U.S. Because you know, American rock and roll fans would be appreciative and supportive if they just had an opportunity to have that outlet. So to see it grow with festivals like Rock on the Range and Carolina Rebellion, of course, Welcome to Rockville, Florida, and all throughout the country, it's inspiring for us as an American band to hopefully do our part to bring more attention to the genre and keep climbing.
God damn, that's a good answer.
Yeah,
My goodness.
But just it's about living it, man. It's just. I mean, we do 280 a year worldwide, so it's. I mean, we don't really have any. There's no free time for us. Like I said, sitting here before the interview was over, it's great to be able to catch the breath and to see it growing in these markets. It's been 4 pretty much sold out shows this week, and then we go to the East Coast and do it again. It's an honor to see it growing and to see these people coming out, spending their hard-earned money to support Pop Evil, and we're grateful, and we're going to do our part to give back to them and give them an experience of a lifetime. This will be, mark it down, the best Cincinnati show to date. So if you're not here or you're on the fence, or if you're watching this and the show's already passed, you might want to get a pre-sale ticket earlier next time, because I guarantee that will be even bigger and better. So Cincinnati love, Cincinnati Pop Evil love, right here, Bogarts tonight.
Yeah, if you missed it, you fucked up. Sorry.
They done missed it, man. You're in trouble. You're gonna have to watch the clips on YouTube. So you're good. You're good.
Some of your favorite aspects about Up, not track-wise or anything, just some of your favorite aspects. That's a little background on the album.
I mean, Footsteps, not only because you guys know and love it, it's a popular song, but Footsteps kind of changed the game for us. It was about, writing a song that was so close to our hearts, about like just taking one step at a time. Obviously, we've all heard that saying since we were kids. One step at a time, you'll get there. And sometimes we don't have the patience as Americans, because we want our Fruit Loops right now. We want the Toucan Sam right now. We don't want to walk and get the Malto meal cereal. We want the Toucan Sam right now. So that's kind of the American way, or if it's late night Taco Bell, we want the Mexi Mel right now. So it was important for us to kind of believe it now, both on and off the stage, and Footsteps kind of changed the game for us off the stage, and kind of changed our whole landscape on how we write. We can be more experimental and bring the fun element back to rock. There's so much tough guy about it, which is great. We have certainly our tough aspects and of course our metal influence, but when we got together here in the Midwest, of course, Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Wisconsin, the Big Ten states, it's so important to us when we got to the festivals in the summer. We all just wanted to kick back and share a beer with the person next to us, whether we knew them or not. It was all about kind of coming together and having fun, meeting new people and sharing war stories. And I think that fun element is missing from rock shows. When you think about that greatness that was rock in the 70s, rock in the 80s, it was a brotherhood, it was a family vibe. It was like, look, I can bring the kids, we can bring grandma and grandpa, we can all kick back with a beer and sit back and sing along to these songs that kind of transcended the landscape of age and gender and ethnicity. So it's so important for us to kind of be that band that can bring fun back to rock and remind people to come together, and not only the fun but the Midwest fun that is Pop Evil. I mean, we're not trying to be anything different than we are. We are Midwest. It is blue collar. It is 9 to 5. It is working for the weekend. And when we get time to go have our show and have our fun on the weekend, we want to have fun. We're not better than anybody. We want to party with everybody and have a good time, and and of course influence that next generation to come up. Why can't millennials go to Hot Topic and be dangerous rather than have to buy a Rolling Stone shirt in the mall? Like you used to be in the 70s, 80s, you had to work for that shirt. Mm-hmm. Like it's about like a little bit more danger, a little bit more fun, finding that happy medium that is pop, that is evil. That is what it's all about, and it's right here in Cincy again, man. It's in Cincinnati and Ohio in general, is being a part of the movement that is the Pop Evil legacy. Like you guys are behind us since day one. It is really an official second home to us. The way that this fan base is growing here in Ohio is humbling. I mean, in some pockets of Michigan, it isn't even as big as it is here in Ohio. So it's awesome to kind of see it growing and to dial it in. So can't wait to get back and rock it. So there it is.
Grammys are tonight.
Yes.
And
I will not be watching.
No, you'll be performing. You'll be kind of busy at the time of the Grammys. Do you ever watch them when you aren't putting on a show, when you're not performing?
I haven't seen them probably in 10 years since but there's not a lot of rock there.
There's not. That's what I was going to ask you. I mean, they kind of give us the shaft, man. Like,
if I want to watch pop or Grammys, I could just turn on any channel in the world and see it. So I don't need a Grammys to remind me that rock isn't relevant to everybody in the secular world. So no, there's a chip on, I'm sure, most rock and metal people's shoulders. It's about I want to be. It's not even so much for us anymore. We want it for our fans that come to shows, that buy the records, that buy the merch. I want an outlet for them to support the bands that they love. bad flower. Red Sunrise can pop people. So, you know, whatever. They'll take care of themselves. We'll take care of ours.
Yeah, somebody asked me the other day, they're like, okay, so they don't do anything for rock and the Grammys. Where do you guys go? And I'm like, well, we have like the Golden Gods that we can go to, I guess.
Yeah,
but
we don't really think about awards, man. I mean,
Yeah,
all bands are great. They're all expressing ourselves. It's pretty weird. You come from a country that prides ourselves in freedom of speech, and then they want to say my speech is more important than yours. It's not. So whatever. You know, it's about the fans. It's about us just grinding and doing what matters the most, and that's bringing that show on stage. That's it.
Yeah, and that's what my other answer to it too was. I was like, they don't care about trophies.
I got no place to put a trophy anyway, so it wouldn't matter. I could care less. You know what I mean? So.
Tonight they are going to let Metallica perform live.
Oh, good. That's good. Metallica's performing. That would be worth watching. So for sure.
Here's the thing, though, is they're set to perform with Lady Gaga.
She killed it though at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, she did really
she
good.
did good, man. It's not about hating on any of the genres.
No.
You know, I mean, I love these genres, and like I said, the freedom to express yourself any way you want it. But it's just, if you're gonna do it, then make an outlet for all the genres to be respected, and then it's cool so we can all embrace them. I think in this today, in this world and society, with all the options that people have on their smartphones and their TV sets, to alienate any genre is you're only hurting yourself. So I mean, we're all people trying to grind, and the minute you try to segregate us and put us in a corner, you just alienate yourself. So I mean, whatever. I'm not the one they asked about it, so I guess I'll just keep doing what I did. But you know, we're hungry for rock. We're hungry for you know, the people that support us, and we're gonna fight for them.
Yeah. If you could perform, say, just sometime, if you could choose a pop performer to collaborate with, was there anybody that you'd be like, that'd be kind of cool to do something
Well,
with?
we're Michigan guys, so Kid Rock and Eminem all day long, over and over. Seeger, Kiss, anybody that's Michigan related, obviously we're from there. There's a big rivalry, but we love, again, Big Ten. So I respect Ohio football and Ohio sports all together. And I am a LeBron fan, so there you go. So, you know, it's just about, again, it would just be an honor to collaborate with any of those hometown heroes that kind of inspired us to be where we're at. So that's always would be a dream come true for me.
Have you guys ever had a chance to, like, you know, just sit back and hang with Kid?
Oh yeah, all the time. So it's just, I don't know, all the time with Marshall, but we've definitely, you know, been through the ringers. Obviously, the people that have helped them, Bob, Kid Rock, has been great. We toured with them a handful of times, and but to do the right collab, we've been waiting for that right opportunity. But to have Bob and of course Marshall together, Pop Evil. But you know, we got to catch up. Those guys are iconic names. We got to get Pop Evil up there as well, so we can actually be at their level. So, but they're iconic in what they've done for the Midwest and of course Michigan. It's an honor to be doing a small bit of tribute or contribution to the war effort, right? So we're just trying to keep grinding, and maybe one day.
One day.
Or Lady Gaga.
You know, if you're watching, Lady.
Everyone's working with us as well.
Any act, dead or alive, that you could perform with on stage with? Anybody in mind you would choose?
Man.
Doesn't necessarily have to be Michigan.
There's lots. I mean, you know, Jim Morrison would be great. Jimi Hendrix, you name it. All the legends. Prince.
Yeah.
Who else? David Bowie would be great. I mean, some recent legends have had Scott Weiland. You name it, man. All of them. It's an honor to always work with anybody because it brings a different element to your music and it adds a new chapter to your career. So it's everyone has something to teach you. You can learn from anyone. So those names though would be huge.
All right. You mentioned working on a 5th album. Anything you can give to us?
We haven't started. I haven't started writing. I know the guys are kind of working, but we're kind of just focused on this tour. It's the biggest tour of our career. And once that kind of chapter is closed, we'll open up the next. And that's when I think the best music's, you know, the best ideas kind of come together. I don't really write on the road as much anymore, just because I focus on the touring. And I feel like when you can separate them, you know, better things happen. And you know, you can get your head clear. When your head's clear, it's the best mindset that you need to be creative and experimental. And hopefully that'll be the right plan for this next record. So no new tips.
Not yet. Yeah. Are you a pencil and paper kind of writer, or do you get on an actual computer now?
No, I usually do it. Type it out, read it. But if I need to, but I think now you just do a video, and record it, so you remember. Yeah.
I was just wondering, because you see like movies and stuff.
I haven't
scratched
used a pencil. I don't think I've used a pen or a pencil other than a Sharpie in a long time. Yeah.
Valentine's Day coming up on Tuesday. Any tips to the gentlemen out there on what and what not to do?
Is it
for Valentine's
Day?
Tuesday?
Yeah. Don't spend your money. Save it. Take your girl on a vacation rather than waste money on flowers. So whatever. Save your money. Take her to give her something real.
Bring her to a Pop Evil show.
Give her some memories at a Pop Evil show. Yes, there you go.
That's more like it.
Yeah.
All right, well, Leigh, appreciate you as always,
Yes.
man. Gonna kill it tonight at Bogarts.
Best fans on the planet, man. Thank you, Cincy. We love y'all. Pop Evil, JD.